Hi, I'm Jenny from The Plot, and this is my allotment. Welcome to my lady garden.
Don't be fooled by the looks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from. I'm down to earth.
Well, you join me on the pallet bench today, enjoying the sunshine. It is an absolutely stunning afternoon. I can't get over this weather. I just feel super lucky to have this space right now because it's glorious. I've been doing a lot of planting out recently, so I thought I might do a little update today as to how some of those things are doing. And we're going to start with these nasturtiums that are in the pallet bench. Now these guys, I'll show you a close-up in a moment, they are flying. I'm really pleased with how these planters have done. And I do have little gaps in the middle of each section. And I went to the garden centre today for breakfast. And I also bought some Wisley Vanilla Nemesia, which I know is one of Jason's favourites, and he's recommended this one to me before. So these ones aren't quite in bloom yet, but the ones that were smelt absolutely phenomenal. So I know they're going to smell amazing once they actually flower. We bought 6, so I've got 4 at home. Not quite sure where I'm going to put them, but yeah, I got a bit enthusiastic. But I think there's definitely room for 1 in each side. So let's pop those in now. We're going to have a little look around today and we're going to find out what's flying and what's dying. Here at the pea structure we have a classic example of some things that are flying and some things that are dying. These peas at this end are flying. We have flowers. We have, get my finger stuck in the net again. We have pea pods coming, which is really exciting. But let me show you the other end over there. Down here, we have peas that are dying. Even the dying peas right at the end are desperately trying to give me pea pods. As if their life depends on it. And the sweet peas are flying. Broad beans flying, except for 1. Behold the tomato bed. My main job today is going to be planting out these tomatoes. Now I've not grown them outside before, so this is all new for me. I hope I've given them enough space. I've got 10, 2 each of 5 different varieties. I've also got some marigolds to plant out, but the marigolds germinated not too badly, but then they suffered a slug attack in the greenhouse, and I've ended up with just 5, one of which, I mean, I don't know if that guy's going to make it. Do you? I don't have high hopes. So I've spaced them where I want them. My first job is going to be to build a bit of a structure to support them. and then I'm going to plant them in and water them in really, really well. They have been hardened off, these tomato plants. They've literally been living outside in my garden for the last fortnight. So it is more exposed here, but I think we might be all right. Well, we can but try. The other thing I thought I'd stick in the tomato bed is a couple of Linda's sunflowers. I've been really desperate to start planting these out, but it's finding spaces where I can pop them. Now, I did Google it, and you can plant sunflowers with tomatoes, no problem. These are the two purple ones, and they look amazing. And I thought, if I'm going to build a structure anyway, I might as well stick some sunflowers in as well, so they've got a bit of support too. So I'm going to put one at each end. Also, when I was deciding how I was going to lay my tomatoes out, I did a bit of research on tomato types. I did not know that there were, just like potatoes, there are indeterminate tomatoes and determinate tomatoes, and you have to treat them slightly differently. Having done my research, I've got 3 types of indeterminate tomatoes. I've got Alicante, Gardener's Delight, classic, and Moneymaker, another classic. Now, indeterminate tomatoes will carry on giving you fruit until the plant dies, which is when the frost kills it off. They need pruning. They're the ones where you have to take the suckers off, the little side shooty bits, and they will just grow and grow and grow. So I've put them at this end. That's my pruning end. These two are the Heinz 1350, the seeds that Jason gave me. I sowed them so much later than the others, and they have done just as well. They are determinate, which means they set all their fruit at once. So once you've had your fruit off that plant, that's it. It won't give you any more. And they tend not to get quite so big, and they don't need pruning. So these ones at the front are my non-pruners. So we've got Heinz 1350, and these are the Roma, which actually, confusingly, when I Googled the Roma, it said it was semi-determinate. I don't even know what that means. I mean, why does it have to be so confusing? But I don't think I have to prune them, so they're going at this end. Right, so let's get the structure up, and then we'll get them in the ground. Right, that's the structure done. I think it's pretty sturdy, actually. I'm amazed. I'm going to get them in the ground now, and I'm going to give them some fish blood and bone in the planting hole. And when they're all planted, a good water, and of course, stretch it! Ground is incredibly dry. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them all a really good water, and then I'm going to let that soak in a bit. I'm going to tie them all in. Oh, and I forgot to do a thing. I think you're supposed to take the lower leaves off kind of before you plant to improve the airflow around the plant. So I'm going to water, I'm going to take off the lower leaves, tie them onto the canes, Strulch it. And then I'm going to water again just to make sure they get a really, really good drink, because it's like digging in the desert at the moment. I really hope I've done the right thing. I mean, as I say, I've not grown tomatoes outside. It's only the second year I've ever grown tomatoes ever. If you've got any advice, I'd really, really appreciate it. If I'm doing something that's, you know, courting disaster, please let me know. Honestly, what would I do without you? I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, advice please. I hope you're enjoying this lovely weather, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.